Love a Squeachu top 8 appearance. How tall is Frenzy? At least 5'5", at least. And that's not an incorrect strat. No, it's not an incorrect stat, he's at least 5'5". So, game 1 here. Squeachu repping the Dom tag. And a fun fact about Game & Watch, right? I don't know if any of you know this, but this is a genuine game fact. No one actually ever knows what direction they're facing. Ever. Not even the person playing. So, you know, big up Nox Comms. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Length of an average bed and a bit. That is true. That is true. That's exactly how tall he is. Squeachu just landing these forward airs. And the main really nice edge grab from Squeachu as well. Really closing out that set nicely. 0% going into the next set. Oh, but really nice combination here from Lil Chief. Oh, Lil Chief done well there. You know, these two have been taking turns on the Zon tag all day and I appreciate it very much. You're here in spirit, Zondi man, you're here in spirit. Fun fact, Squeachu has never lost a set. True, true man. Yeah, I mean, my favourite thing about Squeachu that I've heard, and it was from I believe it was from Faut NL at Myth, is that, you know, with Squeachu, you just get hit once, and then you know, you just get hit 20 more times. Like he hits you once, and you think, oh no, that's it, maybe I can do something here, but no, you're not getting the chance, you know. Oh, and a really nice edge guard. Squeachu closing out game 1 really nicely, so landing some really nice edge guards. Lil Chief doing well to kind of counter back, but Squeachu looking in his element, you know. You know, trying to make Game & Watch a top tier character, you know. But yeah, really, really nicely played. What we'll do is we'll get a bit more interaction as well. I want some 1s in the chat if you think Squeachu's going to win, and some 2s in the chat if you think Lil Chief's going to win. Want some interaction here, you know. 1s, all the 1s so far. Any 2s? Any believers in Lil Chief? All the 1s, pretty convincingly, you know. Oh, really nice edge guard from Lil Chief there though. I want to see the 2. I mean, listen, both these guys have been playing really nicely all day, to be fair. So no matter which one of them goes out, they can both hold their heads up high. A top 8 performance as well from both. Really nice edge guard from Squeachu. Kind of both players trading edge guards there with the kind of spikes, you know, like kind of a bit of a mirror of each one. You know, first the spike from Lil Chief on Squeachu, and then the spike from Squeachu. Lil Chief just missing the tipper. Squeachu doing really well to, you know, as soon as he get hit by one move from Lil Chief, kind of getting out of range and make sure it doesn't get hit by another one. You know, Squeachu's doing well. That spike again. That's. Oh, am I being joined? There we go. Okay. I'm being joined on commentary by my man Sheezy.
I'm slightly worried that 2 Scottish people being on stream will break the space-time continuum.
Yeah, well, me and Ryzlon were on stream earlier, to be fair, so it's not the first time. So
yeah, but he's posh. He's posh.
He's from Edinburgh. That doesn't count.
Basically English.
It's basically England, you know. If it's not Glasgow in the West, I don't want it, you know.
So where are we?
So Squeachu's 1 game up. Both players have been landing really good edge guards. A couple spikes from both players. Squeachu's landing a lot of combination hits, but also doing really well at kind of getting out of range of Lil Chief's hits. So Lil Chief's kind of landing 1 hit, but then Squeachu's doing well to kind of get out of the way of it. But you know, it's entertaining set so far.
I feel like just from what I've seen already, like Lil Chief has like missed like 2 quite easy edge guards on game 1.
Yeah. Squeachu seems to not be missing those edge guards at all. Another really, really effective one with the down air. Really, really nicely played.
Yeah, I think maybe Lil Chief doesn't realise that like you can sweet spot. So a lot of people think that you can't sweet spot the ledge with Game Watch, but if you know the spacing, you definitely can.
Yeah.
So you need to hit him with something different than just F smash or
The classics, yeah.
You have to-
Something different than that.
It's a little bit like you have to get on the ledge and force him to stage.
Yeah.
And then punish him for that.
Yeah, which Lil Chief just hasn't really been doing. A lot of the edge guard attempts have been with Lil Chief on the stage. Going to FD.
Yeah, it's looking like 2-0 down is not great.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to FD. I think I played Squeachu earlier, and it's just his punish game is excellent.
Yeah, like it makes. That's what I was saying before he came on.
Yeah.
I remember it was at Myth 1. It was a comment from Fout and L, the Dutch Peach. It was just that if Squeachu hits you once and it feels like you might get the chance to, you know, to hit a counter, but then all of a sudden he's hit you another 10 times.
Yeah.
You know, like it's.
Especially with Game Watch, where traditionally as a floaty or sort of midweight, I wouldn't expect to get so beat
hit that
up,
much, yeah.
but it happens. So.
Yeah, 100%. And Squeachu just makes it look easy. He makes Game & Watch look like a top tier character, you know, he's very good. Some of the Scottish boys just commenting on Nox and Cheesy on comms.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? That's
I know,
great.
what's wrong with that? It's,
Nobody else wants to do it.
Exactly.
We're,
you know. Scotland travelling down and, you know, just overtaking the comms. It's just how it is. This is our local now, you know. It's a Scottish local.
These downer edge guards are crazy. It's also a meteor, so it's not. You can't spike people with it. So I played like a decent amount. For full confession, I've been playing a lot of Game & Watch recently on unranked.
But playing as Game & Watch? Yeah. Oh, okay.
So if you played, it's called someone called Barry Manilow on
I don't think so.
on
No.
unranked.
Is that you?
That's my
Okay, well there you go. You heard it here first, folks. If you run into a Barry Manilow
Yeah.
Game & Watch on unranked, you've ran into Shiza.
For all the uninitiated, Barry Manilow is a very, very old singer. His combo's crazy.
Yeah.
Just like 63% on Martha and nothing.
Yeah, you can take notes since you're a Game & Watch main now, you know.
Honestly, the thought had crossed my mind. But it's one of the matchups that I struggle with a lot, Mark, because if you just use like really simple forward air and F smash stuff, for people like me that are really bad, it's really hard to get around that. But
I suppose that won't work on Squeachu though, who's very not bad.
I mean, you can see that. Like he's just
Yeah.
he's really getting in Lil Chief's face in like a really uncomfortable way. You know, we haven't seen that many like long Marth combos that you usually see when Marth is. We haven't even seen Marth really dash dancing around that much, because anytime he's up, you know, he's fighting. You know.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Tournament stock here for Lil Chief.
And it's just such a nice position to be in this when you're up 2 games and you're playing on their counter pick and you're like winning.
Yeah.
It's just like, even though you feel as though, okay, I've not won yet, I still need to win on this counter pick, you feel as though you've got 2 whole counter picks left.
Yeah.
It's a nice place. Apparently it's only 1-0. Is that right?
No, it's 2 now.
Okay.
No, it's 2. You missed the game, Zondi, man. What have you been up to?
Battlefield Pokemon. Yeah, so they went Pokemon last game. I'm not sure. I'm surprised Lil Chief didn't go straight FD. I guess the tipper platforms are nice, but
Yeah, maybe wanted that space the FD has, but then also those platforms, yeah.
I don't know like how true this is. Someone
There you
once
go,
told
game
me,
3.
somebody told me that like Marth kind of struggles against the middle of